Hi all, in this video I'll showcase how to export and import the test cases in bulk to Azure Test Plan. So this export and import feature of test cases is provided recently in Azure DevOps. The details are provided in description section below. So let's see how to use this export and import feature of test plan. So this is my Azure DevOps account and Parts Unlimited is a team project. Let me go to the test plan section and I have a plan called Parts Unlimited website and it has a few test suites and the test suite has few test cases. First we will check the export functionality. We can find the export and import option here, the up and down arrows. So import the test case and even the export the test case. So first we will check the export functionality. Let me click on export. So this will export all the test cases which are under module 1 to a CSV file. Let me click on that. So you can see it is exported and let me open that, and this is my CSV file and I can see all the three test cases. So 1025, 26 and 27. Yeah, so these are the test case IDs, so which are available in the CSV file. So, and I can see the steps, expected step and area path assigned to state. All the data is available. So this was about export. So now let's see how to import the test cases from CSV to the test plan. So what I will do is I'll modify this file itself and upload it back with few new test cases, and also we'll modify these existing test cases where maybe I'll change the title of the test case or some steps, and let's save this file and upload it back. So let me save this as test case 1 and I'll just change it to step 1. Let's say test 3. Okay, so I modified the existing test cases, the IDs are there, and now let me copy these test cases and create new one. Okay, so I have to leave the ID column, the ID value blank because this will be auto generated. So let me say from CSV. Okay, so now I have modified a couple of test cases and I'm going to create a couple of new test cases. So rest of the details are same. Okay, so let me save this and now I'll go to the test plan and import this CSV file to the test suite. Okay, so now let me import the same CSV file which is PUL website underscore module 1. So this is the file, so let me import it. Click on import and you can see now 3 test cases are updated and 2 test cases are created. So I can see test case 1 and test 3 is updated, and I have two new test cases also created. Okay, so and let me go to this, and I can see here the step also is updated. Okay, so this is how we can import the test cases. So we can do both updates and creation of new test cases, and I can see all the steps are available. Let us now import with more test cases and more data, and also we can see how the parameters can be used in the steps, and can we even import the test cases with custom field values. For that, let me choose this the other file test case to upload, and here, yeah, so it has all the new test cases to be created, and if you observe, the steps has some parameters. So you can see this one at the rate time, and even this one it has at time, and it has a lot of test cases and steps, plus the CSV file has the other fields like priority, and we even have a custom field. So I mean, just for a demo purpose, I have created a custom field with some values, and for some test cases even the values are blank. Okay, even for priority also it is blank. So we want to see all whether all these things are supported or not. Okay, if I see here, so this is my custom scrum process template, and the test case work item, and this is the custom field which is created. Okay, so now let's see, let's upload this file and see. So for that, let me create a different suite here and say bulk suite, and let me first save the file and import it now. Click on import, and we could see here all the 11 test cases are created. Okay, and I can click on the steps, and I can see here at the time, at the rate time parameter is used, and below it is defined here. Okay, so either I can click on add shared parameters, and if there is already a parameter called time, then it will take all the values from that, or I can fill the values. So if I click here, yes, I have a shared parameter also, I can click on that, and you can see it has taken that value. And here also you can see at the right time. Okay, so instead of, if I don't want the shared parameter, I can fill the details here. Okay, and yes, also we have the test cases which may not have the value for the custom field, and we have other test cases for which we have we didn't fill the value, but it has taken automatically the priority column value. Landscape portrait, yeah, this one. So if you see here, the priority has value 2, but in the Excel, I mean in the CSV file, we didn't have the value. So it all depends on the even the process, the process template rules and conditions. Okay, so we saw what is supported now. The custom field values are supported. Existing test cases we can modify, so we can update, we can create new test case, and it supports other fields also apart from the steps and the expected results. So let's see what is not supported. Let me take this one. Okay, and let's assume this is the new file, and I'm trying to now upload it back. I mean, I'm trying to import these test cases. So what I will do is maybe I'll change the state to ready and some as I mean, this one has closed. Okay, so basically the test case has ready, design ready and closed. So these are the few you can say the state flow values, design ready and closed for the test case. So I've changed that, and let me create a new suit here. Just say static suit. Okay, let me kind of try to upload this, or even let me delete this column revision. Okay, save this and click on upload and select this one and click on import. Okay, I get this first error message saying missing one or more required headers. And if you observe ID, work item type, titles, test step, this is basically the number of the step action, step expected, and the revision. So this was the column which I removed it. So let me revert the things. Okay, so let me have the revision column, and now let me try to upload again. Okay, let me click on import. You can see still we have errors, but maybe few test cases would have imported. Let me close this, and I could see here 3 test cases are created. And if you see those things, those are these, like these are the 3 test cases which are created. The first 2 did not create because it had this value called ready or closed. So these state values are not supported. So let me change it back to design, save, and let me again import it back. So now all the 5 test cases will be created. Yeah, you can see here all the 5 test cases are created. So so we saw how to export and import the test cases, the bulk test cases, where we saw how to even update the existing test cases and create new test cases. And also we saw what scenarios are supported, what data is supported, and what scenarios or data values are not supported for this export and import, and particularly to the import functionality. Lot of other functionalities and features are released recently with respect to the test plans. I will come up with another video where I'll explain all the new features available in the test plan. Thank you for watching this video.